My name is Song Usan, and I'm working for the color showroom now.
Color showroom with the K.
Yeah, that's right, with the
Okay.
K. And then our main product is pure cashmere and blush, which are made from Italy.
What's the name of the stores?
Blancsom,
Blancson?
Blancsom, Blancsom.
But they look like they're, well, cashmere
And
is really light and yet
mhm,
it's warm.
mhm,
So you can throw this on for when it's not really, really cold out,
mhm.
right? And
That's right.
so you have some sweaters and you have some coats.
Yeah, we have the cardigans here too. We have the knits too, like every variations of the cashmere.
And they're mostly solid colors, right? And you have a couple of designs which are just stars and
Yeah,
hearts.
we separated the colors here too. We have the bright colors here too,
Yeah, so you have like
and
solid greens or
and
orange and purple,
mm-hmm,
brown, black,
and
and
blue
lavender and gray.
that's right.
And yeah, so this is for someone who just wants like a straight color, a very kind of muted, low-key look, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and so you have the shoes, you have the sweaters, and do you have any of these others? Are these bags yours or?
Oh, these are from the H by Katrina.
Uh-huh.
So these are for the women who follow the feminism. So like they're going to be like, yo, fuck the man. Like, am I supposed to say that?
Well, you can say whatever you want.
Okay. So I mean, these are for women to have their own powers. Oh, we're gonna get our own bags.
Well, how does
And
that reflect? Is it this in the design or something?
so I mean, it's made with the really lightweight
Okay, it's
to being
lightweight.
easily carried.
And these are like a New York bag. The kind of person that could put a lot of junk in there.
Hmm.
It's not for those little teeny tiny handbags.
Actually,
You have a bunch of them, right?
yeah,
Different
that's
kind
right.
of. You have these metallic
Hmm.
colors, and
Yeah,
then you have the stripes.
yeah, that's right.
So with all
And
of your stuff, it seems like you have sort of a theme of very sort of just straightforward. It's
hmm
not fancy on design. It's not fancy on pattern.
hmm
It's just simple patterns, straightforward, kind of
and
mellow. I
yeah,
guess it does give that more of a power. They don't need to show off
hmm
much, right? Kind of a thing.
that's what I guess too.
Yeah,
That's what I get from these products too.
right.
And we have the cosmetic products here too. If
Okay.
you like to hear.
Where are they from?
Oh, it's from Korea. It's a
Yeah.
Korean cosmetic brand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So there are two lines. One is Madicera cream, that's dry skin for dry skin. And the upper line is Marine Deep Sea line. So it's for a lighter textures. So it's for oily skin to combinations like that.
Usually these, I know from from Asia, usually you have a higher quality product than
Yes.
usually you're getting in the
That's
Yes.
United States.
Very high quality, but the
As
price is
far as
really
this
good.
goes.
Yes.
Right. And where is this? Do you have a website? Are you guys online?
Yes, skinrx.com.
Skin Arts.
.com.
Oh, Skin
RX
RX.
11.
It's interesting. How did you choose this collection of different? You say you have things from Italy. You have cashmere. You have these things from Korea. How did you choose these different ones? What
Well,
brings them all together?
We consider the evolving, very talented brands. So look around those brands, and then if they do want to come to the U.S. market, then we help them to come into the U.S. market. So
Okay.
if whether it is Korean brands or whether it is Italian brands or New York brands, that we don't really accept the oldest brands who wants to come to the U.S. market.
So you're kind of curating the
Yes,
best brands that
exactly.
you believe, and
Uh-huh.
you're bringing them
Yes.
into the United States.
Yes.
Are all these new?
All this new to U.S. market.
They're all new to the
Yes.
US. How long have you been in business with
Well,
this?
in the business, like we have been in here like for 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so we select those brands to continuing to come to the capsule show.
Right.
Yes.
And what's your location again in New Jersey? So if they go to your New Jersey store, they'll see all of these brands.
Oh, actually, we have a showroom in New Jersey, so Inglewood. So you can contact me at hiwan@colorshowroom.com, so you can arrange the appointment and you can come to the showroom.
Okay, so there's no place for the general public to go.
No,
to
it's
walk
only
in.
like B2B, like wholesale.
Right. That's the business to
Yes,
business.
yes.
And But what about your website? That this
You can come to
color showroom? Can
colorshowroom.com.
regular people go there and buy the products?
They can come to no. They can come to this website, but they cannot buy it because it's also like wholesale part.
Right, but
Yes.
they can
You
see
can
where
see
to
the
go.
which brands and then, yeah,
Who-
they're where to
who-
go.
Right,
Yep.
right. Okay, where they're
Exactly.
available,
Yes.
stuff like that.
Right.
Because it's mostly there's some business people, business to business because I do trade shows a lot. But there's a lot of people who just listen and want to
Yes.
buy things too.
Great.
Okay, so one more time, with the website is KOLORSHOWROOM.com,
Yes.
and that's where everything is.
Great.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. And your
Exactly.
name?
He-Wan.
Hewan?
I'm the managing director of Color Showroom.
Okay,
So you
great.
can contact me anytime.
Right. And your name?
Songu.
Song
SONGWOO.
Okay, great.
You're listening to the Uncommon Core podcast with your host Thomas Howell.
If you wanna be my lover, darling, if you wanna hold my hand, you'll need to drop the expectations so you can understand.
Okay, so I'm Christina Wang, owner and designer of the brand CJW, and we're showing at Capsule this weekend. So we sell pajamas, scarves, small accessories like scrunchies, pouches, and as well a little bit home goods in cushions. So our main selling point is that I'm trained as an artist, so I do all the drawings for the print. So I hand illustrate everything by hand with watercolor, sometimes by crayon, and then they're digitally scanned and placed on Photoshop and designed into final products. So that's
How are
all.
they imprinted onto the scarves, by the way? I
So-
never asked that before. I was curious.
So they're digitally printed, which is, I guess it's a newer process of manufacturing because traditionally, it would be done by silkscreen, which would limit the number of colors you can use, as well as the runs have to be really big for each color. You have to shoot a different screen.
Yeah, I'm
So-
familiar with the silk screening process, but this is not that.
No, so it's as simple as you write up something on the computer and you hit print. So I send the digital file over, and then they print it so we can
You
have...
print it on a printer.
You print it directly on the fabric. You print
Right,
it directly
the fabric
on the
runs
wall.
through some kind of a printer process then.
It's more, the fabric's actually stationary, and it's more the nozzle head of the spray of the
Oh,
digital
okay,
print.
okay.
That is the moving part.
All right.
So that's how they're done, and that allows us to, not have to compromise the number of colors we use, as well as to also print at a lower quantity, which is obviously nice for a small starting
Right,
brand.
right. And how long have you been doing this?
So I've been doing it for almost 4 years now,
Okay.
and we generally show at Capsule for our wholesale clients, and we also do direct to consumer on our website, shopcjw.com.
Well, a lot of the things that I see here that are scarves, well, not a lot, I mean a couple, are fun. And this is what you have. It's fun, little patterns on the scarves and on the pajamas. But the fabric is pretty soft here. What is this?
That one you're touching in particular is our signature featherweight wool fabric. It's a super lightweight all-season wool. I like to say that it is a cashmere hand feel on a wool budget. So people are always very pleasantly surprised that it's not cashmere, but I like to give people that reverse sticker shock effect, because I think more often than not nowadays when you touch something, you're always shocked by how expensive the most minute thing is. So
Yeah.
I love the idea of having someone touch something and be like, wow, this is cashmere. Oh wait, it's wool, and it's not as expensive as you think. So that's, as a consumer, that's what I love. So as a business owner, that's what I aim to do in my brand.
Right. And the other things are on silk?
We have
they're all
this is the wool again, but we
wool,
also
yeah.
have it in this crepe de chine lightweight silk, as well as a cotton silk for a blend for the spring. So we have different weights for different seasons.
Yeah, it's a really nice, it's really nice. It feels like cashmere, like you said.
Yes,
So yeah, that's really nice. And it's light and thin, and it's got all these playful colors, playful images, I mean. A lot of reds and greens and blues.
So back to you were saying, we do generally sort of pick a more playful theme, like nothing is sort of taken too seriously. So this one you're looking at right now in particular is one of our best-selling prints called Netflix and Chill. So it's everything you need to stay into Netflix and chill. And just to give someone who's not looking at it a visual reference, so it has, a pair of cashmere socks, a pair of fuzzy Gucci loafers, silk pajamas, box of Milano cookie face mask, Chinese takeout, and a scrunchie. So we try
And your
to.
pajamas also right
Yes,
there.
and my pajamas are actually
Yeah.
also in there, so it's a little cheeky on the nose. And then we also have other fun prints like a bride scarf for sort of the day of your wedding. It's printed on a blue color because it also is your something borrowed something blue. And we obviously on the print there's like a drawing of a wedding dress as well as a Spanx short or tied pin. So we try to keep it pretty playful and just cheeky so that everything we have is sort of a conversational piece, because nowadays with everybody owning so many things, there really is no reason why you need to buy more stuff. So we try to give people a reason of an emotional attachment, a more playful feeling to it.
Right. And you have, are these ties?
Twillies, so there's a
Oh.
long skinny
Okay, for
tie. So
tying
you can
around your
tie
waist.
it on your waist, you can
Yeah.
tie it on your hair as a headscarf, you can tie it around your wrist, or some people wrap them on the handles of your handbags. So it's just a small, it's under 100, so they're great gifts.
Yeah, what are the prices of all of these things? What's
So
the
our
range?
Scarves range from, I guess, 150 to 300, and our pajamas range from 200 to 350, and our small accessories are mostly under 100. And we also have cushions and some homeware, and those are also the smaller cushions are 95, and the larger
Are the
ones
cushions just
160.
cases, or are they actual stuffed?
Well, they are. We sell the case
pillows,
with
I mean,
the
I guess.
pillows come with it, but they have a zip, so you can take it off to clean.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's the pillows inside.
Yes, but we
Yeah, because
also
in a
recently
lot of places they just sell just the.
ju-
Well, I mean, in Asia they do.
they just sell the cover, which I personally, as a consumer, it's so frustrating. You get a pillow, you want to use it right away, but then you still have to go pay extra for an insert or pay extra to go online to source it. So, I generally sell them with the cushion, and I think it just makes it a more full experience.
Right, and they're all very playful and kind of
Yes,
cool
so
too.
it's similar prints to our scarves, so you really can have the whole look from your scarf to the
Right.
twilly to the home to
The
the
whole
pajama.
Pee Wee Herman type of thing going.
Yes.
So do you have a website?
Yes, our website is www.shopcjw.com.
And is that for the public,
That
retail,
is
or business?
for the public. So we do, as I mentioned, wholesale at stores, and we also do direct to consumer. So we definitely do a good amount of direct to consumer, which is really nice to build up our own
Right.
customer base.
Right.
And everything comes with beautiful boxes and pouches, so they come as really good gifting items as well.
Oh, okay. You have special gift boxes
Yeah,
then?
let me show them to you.
Here, I'll hold it. Oh,
This
okay, very
is,
nice.
like a gift box that
Little
our scarves
pink,
will come
box.
in. Yep, it's a full pink box, and inside there's a
Yeah, these days
gauze
this is the
pouch.
thing. I mean, I guess I don't know Apple or whoever came up with it,
Well,
but now
packaging is
packaging is
super
a big deal
important.
now.
You know,
Yeah,
you want to feel
and
like
it's
you're
your little bag inside.
yeah,
Cool.
you want to feel like you're getting something that feels like a gift, like a true indulgence.
Yeah, it's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Right. And do you have like any brick and mortar stores?
No, we currently are just online only, as well as at other wholesalers, but sometimes we do pop-up shops, trunk shows. So if you follow the Shop CJW Instagram or join our mailing list, you can keep up to date when
Right.
you can find us in person, because I know sometimes it's hard to pull the trigger looking
Yeah.
at something online, but we do try to do as many in-person pop-ups. And I have a beautiful chocolate lab, Finn the Lab, who is
Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Christina. The
And
dog
what's the
is
dog?
Finn, and
The
Finn
dog is. You have a dog. Yeah. What's the
yes,
dog's name again?
Finn. His name is Phineas, but his hashtag on Instagram is hashtag Finn the Lab, with 2 N's. So he often does trade shows as well as trunk show pop-up shops with me. So a lot of people who know the brand have come to enjoy seeing him.
Yeah,
So
he's on your card also.
yes, he is our model and he is our muse.
Who's the what's
Oh, the one on my business card on top of the dog is a chinchilla, which is also
Yeah.
my pet. That's Bailey the Chi.
Chinchilla.
Yep.
Okay, and they're both chinchilling.
Yep, they're super happy, playful animals, yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you wanted to tell them about? Anything brand new or something like that?
Sure, just like keep up and follow us to see what you like. There's a print for everyone. You know, it ranges from I personally love to eat to my favorite sushi around the world to Netflix and chill to winter animals to rosé all day. So there really is something for everyone, and they're great gifts for yourself or for family members or girlfriends. So
Right.
Yeah.
Good girlfriend gift.
the girl, I had
That's
a
always hard.
cousin
That's
who
always
would
hard to find, yeah.
buy a stack of my scarves and give them to just to have, so he could give it to his girlfriend whenever she got upset at him. So,
Right. Oh, that's nice.
you know, it's nice
Yeah.
because they're a free size, at least for the scarves. So super easy.
Great. Okay. Well, thanks a lot.
Yeah,
and
it was so nice meeting you.
nice to meet you. This is the Uncommon Core podcast, Season 4. I'm Tom Howell. You're listening to Capsule 4, most likely the last of our trade show episodes, at least for a while. This is a long time in coming, as Q the Pug and I have been busy moving from Queens, New York to California in a rented van. I'll talk more about that in future episodes, but you can find my trip videos on a little web series we call Going Yonder. You can find us on our updated Patreon link as well if you want to contribute, patreon.com/UnCommonCore. If you want to send an email, send it to uncommoncorepodcast@yahoo.com. Our website is uncommoncorepodcast.com or uccpodcast.com. Soon, this will be updated for the new season. But for now, back to the Capsule Show for summer 2019. So who are you and what's the name of your brand?
My name is Luke Allen. I work for the Westerland showroom. We represent 12 different brands, all in between sort of the outdoor industry crossing over with fashion.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And where are you from? Are you an American
So
brand?
the brand itself, the Westerland brand, is Swedish.
Swedish,
Our
okay.
founder, Andrea Westerland, started it about 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
Representing brands from Europe for their first time in the U.S. market.
Yeah.
So, you know, within, it's kind of grown to 12-brand showroom. We have Shepherd of Sweden, which is slippers. We have New Balance, which is obviously a USA brand that we work with. New Balance, USA apparel and footwear. And then we have our own brand, Westland, which is the coverall jumpsuits that you see. And then Varney sunglasses from France, Houdini from Sweden, which is one of the fastest growing outdoor brands out of Sweden. And finally, another new one for us is Gregory bags, which is Gregory's been in the US for a while, but this is the Japanese line. So we like to work with a lot of brands that haven't been in the US market before.
Yeah, Capsule seems to be the kind of show where they are trying to introduce new
Exactly,
things
yeah,
into
for
the
sure.
U.S. market. Let's focus on a couple of them. The boots
Yep.
and the jumpsuits,
Sure.
and then these right here.
Yeah,
Let's start
absolutely.
with the Houdini. So
Absolutely.
this looks more kind of like high-end. What's the? These are from Japan, you said?
No, so Houdini's from Sweden.
Sweden.
It's the fastest growing outdoor brand in Scandinavia. Their first season in the US market is going to be fall winter 2018, which we're really excited about. We sold to some pretty big outdoor stores, as well as some stores that kind of like we do mix outdoor with fashion. Everything is 100% sustainable, recyclable, biodegradable. That's what they pride themselves off, and they're hoping to kind of, you know, complete that whole 100% cycle, making everything completely renewable.
Yeah, that seems to be a trend these days.
Exactly, absolutely.
And you have solid colors, blacks, purple, green,
Yep.
blue, and then a beigeish white
Yeah.
kind of a
Yeah,
thing.
they focus on a very broad color spectrum. It's very, very simple, very Scandinavian, but also super functional as well.
Right. Yeah, and men and women,
Yep, men's and women's.
men's and
Absolutely,
women's
yep.
both. Right. And what about the sizes and the prices of the Houdini?
The prices top out are around 500 to 600 for a very technical outdoor jacket. And one of the most famous pieces is this one. Is the Power Hoodie. The Power Hoodie is like what everyone on the slopes and, you know, in
Right.
the towns in Sweden wear. It's a very good. The price is around, I think, 150 for this guy.
Oh, okay. So this one's not that
Yep,
expensive.
and that one's made in collaboration with. It's using Polartec fabric, which is one of the best fleeces you can buy. So that's
Yeah,
their
it
most
looks
popular piece.
high end.
Absolutely.
That's why I kind of wanted to start with this one
Absolutely.
and go down. Everybody's familiar with the New Balance, I think.
Of
so
course, yeah, New Balance is
in the
there,
U.S.
everyone knows New
Yeah.
Balance.
But what do you get these jumpsuits you have here? I've last time I interviewed a girl who was doing jumpsuits. I don't see her here this time, but Is this men's and women's?
Yeah,
or?
so it's a unisex style. They range from extra small all the way to the size large.
Uh-huh.
We're probably working on getting the extra large in there too, but we sold them in our own retail store in Soho, which is Westerland, so that they are the Westerland brand. They're all produced in Portugal, made out of a cotton ripstop, and I mean they've been a real hit. We added the black and the brown to the color scheme.
Yeah, you got black, green, dark green,
Yep.
brown, white, and gray here on
Exactly.
your rack.
And they've been a real hit. So we're kind of, that's one of the focus pieces of our own brand.
Who would wear this and where? I mean, I do see them at the shows, but
Yeah.
I don't see them out anywhere. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
maybe I'm
definitely
going the wrong
become like
places, but
it's definitely a trend right now. The jumpsuits.
is it for going out? Like,
Yeah, people wear them out. My girlfriend has one. She wears it out. Our founder, who will be here later today, she's usually wearing one of them. That's kind
okay.
of like her go-to thing.
Right.
So it's all based on her. She designed it. She kind of came up with the fit of it. The fit is a little wider.
Right.
But it also has a little belt on the inside where you can cinch the waist, so you can make it a little tighter around the waist.
yeah, and you put your belt on, and you
exactly.
put your hat or whatever it is, and you can add your
Yeah,
add your
exactly.
own
It looks
style
good with
to
sneakers,
it,
looks
right?
Good with boots. It looks
So
good
it's
with,
almost like a canvas
exactly
for your
Yep.
style.
Yeah, for
Interesting. Yeah. So, and the last thing is the boots.
Yeah.
I did a fly fishing show not too long ago,
Okay, yeah.
and a couple of high-end boots get pretty expensive for
Yeah,
that
they do.
water-resistant stuff.
Absolutely.
What are these, and what do they go for? Where are they from? What's the brand again?
So the name of the boots is called Aigle. It's from Paris, France.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I mean, in terms of the outdoor stuff we do, it's another popular item. We sell it to like Orvis, which is the fly fishing store.
Oh, yeah, that's where
Um,
I interviewed Orvis.
Okay, well there you go. So
Yeah.
yeah,
They've got their whole clothing line
Yep.
thing going too.
Yeah.
So they sell these boots
Yeah,
also?
they're going to be selling these boots this fall. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, because they didn't have any boots I can't think of. And there's Durberry. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
Yes, yeah.
But they're pretty. How much are these?
So the boots range from about 200 to 250.
Okay, so they are cheaper. The other ones are like $500.
Yeah, they're
the
not quite in the
Durberry,
500 range. They're in a good price point. They're all made in their factory in Paris. And it's a really, really old brand. It was founded in 1853, so it's been going for a long, long time. They've got a really good heritage story.
Right.
This is a really good selling point for the brand.
And one more quick thing about but they're rubber, right?
Yes.
And
absolutely.
you put your feet directly in there with your socks,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't fit over your boots or anything like
no,
that.
just straight in with your socks, and you're good to go in the rain, or if you're wading through a river, they're great.
Now, what I'm seeing in the front here is just one style.
Yep.
Yeah, so you just have one style right now.
There's a large variety of styles. If you look over there, there's a.
Oh, okay.
They
So
come
you
in
do have.
short, high.
Right.
There's some that are just like a slip-on with a heel.
I see.
for
I
women.
didn't see those over there.
Yeah,
okay, great.
There's a lot of different colors, a lot of different styles. They've got
I see
a
it.
really wide line sheet that there's definitely something for everyone.
Is this the same brand here?
Yep, same brand exactly.
Okay, so they have the lace-up ones as
Yep,
well.
Yep.
Very good.
A few different variations.
Yeah, and then there's some steampunk-looking ones there too.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Well, what's your name again?
Luke.
Luke. Great
It's a
talking
pleasure
to you,
meet you.
Luke.
Thank you so much.
And what is the what's the website? One more time.
So our brand is Westerland, so it's westerland.us. And then all of our brands are featured through our wholesale because we're a showroom. So we have a retail store and a showroom.
So Westerland.
Westerland.
Westerland.com.
It's westerlandoutdoor.com actually.
Okay, westerlandoutdoor.com.
Yeah.
And
For our own retail.
and that's your own retailer.
That's our own retail space. Yeah, we have one in Nolita on Spring and Mott Street, and then we're opening a space in November in Denver.
Oh, in Denver.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So-
and you'll have these brands.
Exactly, all these
All of
brands are
these
going to be in
brands.
there. Absolutely.
And the website, regular people could go up there and buy things,
Yeah,
or is it business?
westerlandoutdoor.com is got all the same as we have in the store,
Okay.
and then obviously the showroom is a separate kind of a separate entity, but still all these brands, all the showroom brands are in our store as well.
Right. Right. Okay. Well, great. Again, thanks a lot.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thanks.
If you wanna be my lover, darling, if you wanna hold my hand, you'll need to drop the expectations so you can understand. 'Cause I ain't no Joe Schmo or Calvin Klein. In fact, you've probably never seen my kind. You've got me paralyzed 'cause everything you kiss turns to stone. Emotions amplify whenever you're around me. Our hearts are magnetized and that's what the words I
booth, and we are with.
We're with Michael from Wyatt, yeah.
So are you the lead designer?
Yes, it's my brand.
Where are you from?
So I'm based in Long Beach, California,
Oh, okay.
and I come out here twice a year, show the line.
Okay. And are they where are they manufactured?
They're manufactured in Asia.
Okay. So they send out the design and they send it back?
Yeah, and I travel to the factories
Right.
and oversee everything that's in the...
Where in Asia?
In Shanghai.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Interesting, right? How are you doing with business? How are hats in general doing? I came back last year and did a hat or two, and they said that it's getting better every year. I mean, but I don't know, is it?
I think so. Yeah, I've been doing this about 5 years, and I'm seeing growth every year and more interest from all different kinds of people. So yeah, I think it's definitely
Right, because sometimes
happening.
it comes in booms, and then it fades a little bit, but
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
trend.
Yep.
Yeah, but in the old days, you used to have a lot of hats. You're big on hats, Mr. Conrad.
Well, hats were a really big part of just everyday wear. You know, back in the 20s, you looked at any photographs, you saw men always wearing hats. It's funny, you know, being in New York, I live in the village and I see a fair amount of hats being sold, but I don't see a lot of hats being worn. Do you see any way to actually encourage men to wear hats? I mean, it seems as if a lot of men say, I don't wear hats, or something to that effect.
Well, there's always a shy individual, and I just tell people you got to just own it. Don't be timid. If you want to wear a hat, find one that fits, that suits the shape of your head, and own it. Like, don't hesitate.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem
Yeah,
because
yeah.
people want confirmation that they think it looks good. I know a comedian, I put a hat on him, it looked great, but he didn't believe me. He said, I don't want to go with that. But now, a few years later, he's doing it now.
Yeah, you got to just own it. You got to just say, I like it. I'm taking it on.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
So that's the statement, actually, you're doing, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's on your head,
Right.
right? Like, everybody sees it.
Yeah, it's right there.
You know,
it's like glasses, too, you know?
What are the price ranges that you have here, just generally speaking?
They range from 60 to 175
Oh, okay.
retail.
All right. And you have a website?
Yep.
What's the website?
Wyeth USA. YETHUSA.com.
And people could go there to make purchases
Yep.
just for the general public?
Yep.
And businesses as well to contact you?
There's information to contact for wholesale inquiries.
Right.
Yeah,
Do you have brick and mortar stores? I forgot if you told me that yet.
We sell to about 150 individual boutiques across the country.
And they would find that on the website if because we have people listening also
it
across
lists
the country.
stockists across the country and overseas.
do you have a brick and mortar store in California or not?
No, not of my own.
Not in your own, not yet? You want to wait till you're famous or something?
I don't know. It sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
We gotta have different hours, for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta have a workshop in the plant. so you
Yeah,
should
that
blend
would.
it.
I'd love that. I'd love to have my own little
Or
workshop.
celebrity client or something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's great. You have any other questions for him?
Well, I think the only other question I have is going forward, do you see any trends with different fabrics or any technology? I mean, everything I've seen clothing now that has technology built in. Are you looking at any of those aspects?
I'm not headed in that direction. I prefer to take more classic materials, classic shapes, and try to rework them in a new look. Yeah, I'm not doing anything with technology.
Okay.
Well, thanks so
great.
much, you guys. It's really
Thank
nice
you
to meet
very
you.
much.
The show does well for you, and we'll see you next year.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. Well, we'll leave it at that. Some of the audio wasn't ideal, I know, but I wanted to include it anyway. Next time, part 2. Don't forget to add us on Pinterest at pinterest.com/UncommonCorePod. The monthly views on there swing from 3 to 7,000, but I only have about 28 followers. It's kind of weird. Maybe that's the way Pinterest works, but anyway, go to UnCommonCore Pod on Pinterest and follow us. I have boards for all the things we cover on the podcast, from fly fishing to reef keeping to New York fashion. Also, in my trip videos, you can listen to some lo-fi music. Yes, lo-fi music. And watch me drive across the country in a van with Q the Pug. In the latest episode, I do my laundry in the Red Rock Inn in Troutville. That's right. I do my laundry at the Red Rock Inn in Troutville. Granted, that might not sound exciting, but it is.
Going yonder!
That's www.goingyonder.com. Also, if you're an influencer, a YouTuber, a school teacher, a fireman, a celebrity, or just like to make videos, I know you're out there. Well, make a video about how you, I, or your audience, your fans, can prevent forest fires. And send me a link to your video at tom@californiafireprevention.com. And I'll link it up on www.californiafireprevention.com. This is a nationwide campaign to prevent forest fires. Why just change the world when you can save it? The website is under construction, so your participation is needed. But for now, that's going to be it. Until next time.
If you wanna be my lover, darling, if you wanna hold my hand, you'll need to drop the expectations so you can understand. 'Cause I ain't no Joe Schmo or Calvin Klein. In fact, you've probably never seen my kind. You've got me paralyzed 'cause everything you kiss turns to stone. Emotions amplify whenever you're around me. Our hearts are magnetized and there's no other words I could say except you've got me sold. If you wanna be my lover, darling, you gotta loosen up the reins. I can't deny infatuation, honey, 'cause it's driving me insane. You've got me paralyzed 'cause everything you kiss turns to stone. Emotions amplify whenever you're around me. Our hearts are magnetized and there's no other words I could say except you've got me sold. Yeah, 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 you've got me. If you wanna be my lover, darling, if you wanna hold my hand, you'll need to drop the expectations so you can understand. You've got me paralyzed 'cause everything you kiss turns to stone. Emotions amplify whenever you're around me. Our hearts are magnetized and there's no other words I could say except you've got me sold. Yeah, you've got me sold. Yeah, you've got me.
You've been listening to the UnCommonCore podcast with Thomas Howell. I'm Satoko Smith. Thank you for listening.